your format of the question paper pattern so that you can prepare according to that. Okay, so we have total marks, so you can write it down in your in your lecture note. Okay, lecture note anywhere you can just write it
in science lecture notebook.
Lecture note. You just copy down that pattern what I am giving you. How many questions like that? So total marks. Total you have 40 marks paper. Okay. In that MCQ 10 marks. MCQ 10 marks, that is on Google form. Okay. That as usual. I think you know it. The last annual year exam, we had the same pattern. Okay. Yes, yes. Now descriptive or written exam, 30 marks total. And it has 4 sections. So section A. Section A, you have 1 into 6. That means 1 mark question, 6 questions. So this will be in the format of answer in 1 word. Answer in 1 word or sentence or 1 sentence. Okay. So no MCQs in this written exam. 1 mark questions are there, but still. So please write down sentence. Okay, I'm not able to. Next, section B. Section B, 2 mark question, 2 into 5. You will get 5, total 10 marks. That will be answer in more than 1. So you can write it according to the question. You can write more than 1 sentence. Okay, but it should be 2 sentences answers, because minimum say 2 sentence answers should be there, because it carry 2 marks. Okay, then section C. You have section C, 3 marks question. There are 3. So total 9 marks. That is a little more detail, okay? Because it is 3 marks question. Sometimes it may not be much detail. There will be sub questions also will be there. Maybe 1 question carry 3 questions. So according to that, maybe your answer may be 1 word, 1 sentence, depend upon, but there will be 3 marks. Next is section D. Section D, 1 5-mark question, 1 into 5. So 5 marks. Okay. So it may be labeling the diagram. So we have photosynthesis, conduction, convection. So the labeling diagram or drawing. Then with some sub questions.
Like digestive system.
Yeah, like that, digestive system, photosynthesis, labeling diagram or drawing with some sub questions also. Not only drawing, maybe 1 or 2 sub questions under that. Labeling also. Don't think full 5 mark you will get only because of labeling. No. So labeling will be there. Out of 5, some marks will be allotted to labeling, and maybe related to that diagram there will be some sub questions. Okay. So total now we have 30 marks. So this is the pattern of your question paper. So when you prepare for exam, go through the printer notes. You have all type of questions you will see in the printer notes. Okay, I have given you some extra questions also. Not only exercise question, extra questions also have given to you. So don't keep it for last time. Study slowly. Okay. Yeah. So maybe 1 day gap will be there, I think, in that your exam, between the exams. Other things maybe you will be come to know as we these days or the coming week. Okay, just I give a tentative, but pattern there is no change in that. Okay, this is the pattern of your science paper. Okay, yeah. So tentative date of your science exam is 6th. So 4th you have social, and after that 1 day gap, then come 5th. So everyone, don't keep it for last minute study. I'm giving you well in advance all the detail regarding it, this. Okay, since it's a descriptive, you need the speed also. See, all are sitting in online, and you may not be used to so much writing also. So please see that you get ready with that. Okay.
Ma'am, will we have to write this down?
Pardon?
Ma'am, will we have to note this pattern of the exam?
You note it down. Otherwise, after the exam, before the exam, you will be asking me, ma'am, how many questions? 3 questions, 4 questions. So that is I am giving you well in advance. Okay, Smriti?
Okay, ma'am.
So I don't want that such questions later. Ma'am, how many questions will come? How many marks will come after giving all the details? So please note it down. So this for everyone in this class, okay? Aldous, where did we reach in the last class? Did we complete the convection completed? Did we discuss?
Yes, ma'am.
Sea breeze and land breeze? Did we discuss?
Ma'am, you just only told the examples. I think
Okay,
you
activity,
gave the
including the activity what Smriti has showed, boiling the
Yes,
water.
that.
Okay, fine. Okay, I hope everyone completed noting down the question
ma'am.
pattern of the science. Okay, this is for science. It will be differ depending upon the subject. Okay, so this is my science. Fine. So next class I will be giving you which are the diagrams you need to study for labeling and drawing, and all this detail we will see it in the next class. Today we will complete the portions. Okay, fine.
Okay.
So can I change it, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I am giving little more time those who came late. Aldous, what do you mean by convection, Aldous?
Ma'am, convection is a process by which heat is transferred in liquids and gases from the hotter part to the colder part due to actual movement of particles.
Okay. Fidel, can you give me one example of a convection process?
Ma'am, take some water and boil it.
Say in one word, simple word you say, boiling of water.
Boiling of water.
Okay. So if I tell you to explain activity, you can. Smriti, another example for convection, what we see in our daily life.
Ma'am, in gases or water?
Gas, both. It can be gas, it can be liquid also, because convection takes place both in gases and liquids. Yeah.
Ma'am, cyclones and storms and all.
Storms, sea breeze, okay, wind breeze, all this. Okay. Anna, do you know any other example what we do in daily life?
Boiling of curries.
Yeah, boiling of curry, boiling of tea. Okay, all these things. Okay, good. Fine. So that's about it, about the convection. Now we are going to see how does convection take place in sea breeze and land breeze. This is another important topic from this chapter. That is what we are going to see. Okay. Yes. So convection in air. So convection in air also can take place this method. You can see it. You can see the picture is not so much clear, but I can make it little more smaller. So this is about some another example of convection in air. You can see a person is palms above the fire, and you will able to see what is there is some arrows are moving. Actually, how do you feel the warmth on your palms? The reason behind it, the air which is near to the fire get heated first. So air particle get heated first. So the particle which is heated first will move towards the hand. Okay, and this process continues till entire air get heated. That is how you feel warmth on your hands when you hold just above the fire. So it is not only convection, here also is a radiation. If you look at here, there are another 2 palms are here. One palm is very close, just above the fire. This is convection. but you are able to see, which is far away from this, that is third process, radiation. So you will be wondering some similarities between convection and radiation. How do you understand the difference between convection and radiation? In convection, the heat always travel in vertically upwards. Okay, convection, heat always travel in vertically upwards, but in radiation, anyway you stand, any side you stand near the fire, you will able to feel the warmth of it. So that's the one difference. So here two palms are shown. Here first palm which is just above the fire, that is convection process. The palm which is far away, that is known as radiation. So we will learn little more detail about radiation in the after completing the convection. Now we are moving on to the yes. So this is our another important topic of convection, land and sea breezes. So here there is a chances of getting confused with the both. Okay, land breeze and as well as sea. First point we have to think about it. When does land and sea breeze takes? I'm going to give you a table over here. There is a comparative study of land breeze and sea breeze. There are some points which is not indicated in your notebook, in your textbook. So you can just take the screenshot of it. I don't want you to spend your time on writing it. You can just take the screenshot of it because there is some more extra knowledge regarding this. Okay.
Ma'am, so there are points from our textbook in this.
Yes, from our textbook also and from others. So there can be question difference between sea breeze and land breeze. You can have any of the points from this. Suppose I am asking you 3 points, so you can write any 3 points from it. Any 3. Okay. So first we will talk about what do you mean by the sea breeze. So this is actually land. This is also known as sea breeze. So sea breeze, actually the breeze what you get in the daytime, it is not land breeze. You should understand that it is sea breeze. So the first point, land as offshore wind. Offshore wind means the wind which is not on the beach, that is away from it. So we are considering earth surface as land and sea. So in order to understand land breeze and sea breeze, we will keep it in mind. Land breeze, land, sea breeze, sea. That way. So first point, land breeze is known as offshore wind. So these both are examples of convection in air. Convection in air. And sea breeze, onshore wind, because the breeze coming from sea. Sea breeze means the breeze coming from sea. Land breeze means from land. So that is why it is an offshore wind. Second point, land breeze formed at night. So that is some difference. You will be wondering, land breeze at night. That I will explain to you later. So it is formed at night, and sea breeze formed at daytime. That means what type of breeze you are feeling during the day. It is not land breeze, it is actually sea breeze. And this is application of convection of air. Okay. Next, land breeze comes from land and sea breeze comes from water. Okay.
Ma'am, so when land breeze comes, does it come from the land and go to the sea?
Yes, that's it. That's it. So land breeze from land go to sea, sea breeze from sea to land. That is the difference. Comes from water. Now, in which month? So usually we have 4 type of seasons. So geography, you are learning all the seasons. I'm sure that you known about spring, summer, autumn, winter, all these things. So land breeze usually we at autumn and winter is more dominant. Dominant means it is more. Other days also we get breeze, but very often it is autumn and winter months when it is very dry. Weather is very dry, you get the land breeze. And sea breeze usually spring and summer months. So now we are on the springtime. So after this month of September, we are entering into little bit autumn and winter season. Now we are experiencing spring. Summer season already over. We are now little bit spring season where the flowers will bloom. And then you can see the birds. They will have a small birds coming, and the pups will be formed. Dogs will have small pups. So this is the time, spring season. Spring season means where the animals and the nature is full with life. You can say flowers, fruits, and birds are multiplying, animals are multiplying. All this season will take place within this spring. Okay, that's it. So our Onam is the spring festival actually. Then land breeze, weaker breezes. Weaker breezes, it may not be that much very strong. Okay, weaker breezes. And sea breezes, stronger breezes. We will get a very strong breeze from it. Now, knots. It's actually knot, K-N-O-T, not N-O-T. Knot is a physical unit of intensity of the breeze. Okay, higher classes you will be learning intensity of the light. Intensity means how strong it is. Okay, that strength of the breeze. So you can measure the strength of the breeze mathematically in physics. Okay, similarly, intensity of the light you can measure in terms of SI unit, which we call candela. Candela is SI unit of measuring the intensity of the light. So similarly, lumen also another SI unit, another unit of light intensity. We have luminous intensity, lumen or candela also. Clear? So standard you will be learning a set of fundamental units in physics. So slower at 5 to 8 knot. That means only that much is the one. But you can see the sea breeze is faster at 10 to 20 knots. Yeah. Then land breeze is a dry wind. Dry wind means you may not feel that much cold when the land breeze comes. Land breeze blowing. It may not have water content. Why? Because it is usually in winter and autumn month. So, but sea breeze is have moisture. Sea breeze is have moisture. So water content will be, it will be a cool breeze. Sea breeze.
Loo an example of dry winds like land breeze and all.
Land breeze means you may not feel that much cold that time. Okay. So yes, because it is during it is formed at night. Okay. And majority that time we are inside the house, correct? We don't go outside. So
loo, like dry winds that are blown during summer and all.
During summer and spring season, the breeze what we usually get is sea breeze, not the land breeze. Okay. So summer season, when the hot sun one breeze blows, you feel very, very happy, correct? You feel very cold when you are under the sun. So that is the sea breeze. Okay. Next. Predominant during winter season, that is other season may have light land breeze, but it is very common in winter season. And here it is not observed that much in winter season. Okay. Then third, second, note that influential to aircraft operations. That means for aeroplanes flying and all, this land breeze may not be that much good for them. That it may not be good for them. So that is why not that influential to aircraft operations, but sea breeze is beneficial for glider pilots. You must have gliding. We have in some of the beaches, we have some kind of entertainments, correct? Yeah. Parachute will be there, then gliding things will be there. Yeah. Parachute, all these things. Some of the beach, it is like entertainment when you go to some of the picnic spots. So because of the sea breeze only, we are using that. Why we are having that gliding only on the beach? Why can't we have in the town and all? Okay.
And because sea breeze is only near coastal areas.
We are not only coastal areas. That time we need some breeze. Then only parachute and the glider will be flying. Okay. If you go, can we use parachute in the towns? Because it is full of blocked with the huge buildings, construction sites, and trees are less in populated area. So it is not beneficial for a parachute or glider to fly. So that's why reason. So sea breeze is very useful for that. Does significantly influence temperature change. What does it mean? Means you see every time our climate is changing. So even climate has some temperature changes is there during winter. It may not affect the land breeze. It will blow. Okay. Then may significantly lower air temperature. That means it may affect. The sea breeze can be affected due to the temperature. That is why the difference between storm, cyclone. A single sea breeze can turn into a cyclone later. A single sea breeze can turn into a storm later. Okay, so that is the reason. Okay, fine. Okay, Steve, can you read once again all the points which is under land breeze? Then I call someone else to read the sea breeze. Can you read all the points which is shown in the land breeze?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Land breeze, also known as offshore wind. Land breeze form at night. Land breeze come from land. Land breeze more often experienced during autumn and winter months. And land breeze, weak breeze.
No, you just read. No need of telling land breeze because we are already know that it is the point. You just read it. Weaker breezes. Yeah.
And slower
At
5 to 8 knots. And dry winds and
predominant
during winter season. Not that influential to aircraft operation. Not scientifically influence temperature changes.
Okay, fine. Ayan Mohammed, can you read the points under sea breeze?
Also termed as onshore wind, formed at daytime, comes from water, more often experienced during spring and summer months. Stronger breezes, faster at 10 to 20 knots, have moisture,
Not that.
Ma'am, can you move the picture?
Not that observed
During winter season. Substantially
beneficial for
fighter pilots.
glider pilots.
May
Significantly
lower air temperature.
Okay, may significantly lower air temperature. Okay, yes. Fidel, can you read again land breeze points?
Yes, ma'am. Also known as offshore wind, formed at night, comes from land, more often experienced during autumn and winter months. Weaker breezes, slower at 5 to 8 knots, dry winds, predominant during winter season. Not that influential to aircraft operations.
Okay.
Does not significantly influence temperature changes.
Okay, fine. Smriti, read under sea breeze.
Yes, ma'am. Sea breeze, also termed as onshore wind, formed at daytime, comes from water, more often experienced during spring and summer months. Stronger breezes, faster at 10 to 20 knots, have moisture, not that observed during winter season, substantially beneficial for glider pilots, significantly lower air temperature.
Okay, fine. So I think these are the points. I think you have taken screenshot of it. Now we are going to see how does land and sea breezes occur or takes place. So far we have learned the features of the land breeze and sea breeze. Now we are going to see what happened during night time and during daytime. So already we are discussing about the sea breeze. So sea breeze, already we told what time the sea breeze takes place. Ananda Krishnan, which time sea breeze occur? Another question is present. Okay, Ananya, can you say at what time the sea breeze occur? Daytime or night time? Ananya.
Ma'am, daytime.
Daytime. So during daytime. So during daytime, what happens? You see, during daytime, we have a sunlight. So what happens to the air on the land? Air on the land become hotter during daytime because of the sunlight. As a result, what happened? The air reduces its density. Just like I explained to you when boiling the water, I told you water particles are moving upward because it reduces its density. The same thing happened to the air on the land. So during daytime, due to sunlight, air on the land become hotter. Then it reduces density. Then what will happen? It will be move upwards, because I already told you convection always vertically upwards. So the hotter air moves upward. By the time, what happened? Land is becoming now empty with the air. So while the hotter air is moving towards it, from the sea, the cooler air move towards land. So this is what we call sea breeze. Okay. So I repeat once again. During daytime, the air on the land become hotter than sea due to sunlight. And hotter air reduces its density and move upwards, and cooler air from the sea move towards the land. And this process continues till the sunlight disappears from the earth. So this is how sea breeze takes place. Okay. So cool breeze moving towards land, warm air rises. Did you get that? Any doubt regarding this? How does land breeze forms? Mia?
Ma'am. I have a doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, so what happens is the air in the land, after getting hot, while it moves towards the sea, the cool air in the sea moves towards the land.
Yes.
And the warm air which went from the land to the sea becomes cool and again comes back like that. Does it go?
Yeah, that process continues. That process continues. Yeah. So during daytime, so it will take another one night to come back to the land again, get cool and come back. Okay. So Nia, can you explain land sea breeze?
Ma'am, the warm air from the land moves upward towards the sea, and it completes the cycle.
No, don't say that. We only talk about, since Smriti has asked, I told you that, but in this you only talk about that sea breeze, the occurrence of sea breeze. Okay, just move, warm air rises upwards, and then
the cooler air from the sea rushes towards the land,
and this breeze is known as
sea breeze.
Sea breeze. Why does the hotter air move upward, Geetika? Why does hotter air move upward? What's the reason?
The density decreases.
Okay, density decreases. Okay, so this is the just opposite what we take place.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Mm.
Can you explain once more? I didn't understand.
During daytime, due to sunlight, air on the land become hotter. Correct? And once it become hotter, air reduces density, means it become lighter. So it moves upwards. When it moves upwards, what will happen? The cool air, which is on the sea, which is above the sea, will move towards the land to replace it. So that is known as sea breeze. Did you get that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Maria Robin, can you explain once again how does the sea breeze occur? Are you listening, Maria?
Ma'am, she is not
Ma'am, she is not connected to audio.
She's not connected to audio.
But she has put something on here on her. She put the headset on in the ear. Is she listening the music or something? Maria, are you listening to me?
Ma'am, she can't hear you.
But she is nodding her head. Okay, fine. Ameya, can you repeat? How does sea breeze occur in your own words?
Ma'am, I didn't quite understand.
Okay, Ashish Unni. Okay, Abhyuday, can you explain? No answer. Abhyuday, can you explain how does sea breeze occur? Can you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Say. I think your sound is breaking. Sri Lakshmi, can you repeat? How does? Okay, Abhyuday, because your sound is breaking. Sri Lakshmi, can you repeat?
Yes, ma'am. The air from the land gets hot because of the sun, and the warm air moves upward.
Okay. Then
cool breeze from the sea moves towards land.
Move towards land. Okay. Ameya, did you understand?
Ma'am, can I?
Ameya, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 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 Once again, Smriti, repeat once again. Once again, repeat.
Ma'am, during day, the air on the land heats up faster than the air on the sea. This warm air rises up, and the cool breeze on the sea moves towards the land. This is called sea breeze.
Okay, fine. So now how can we explain the land breeze? Just opposite. Land breeze, what will happen? In the daytime, what happened? The sea become hotter. Okay. So during night time, naturally what will happen? Sea become hotter. Because what must have happened? The hot air which is rises upwards must have moved towards the sea. So all the cool air has started coming, already came in the land in the morning time. Correct. So naturally there's a chances that air on the sea is now hotter. By towards evening, the air on the sea become hotter than the land. Then what happened? From the sea, the hot air rises. At the same time, the cooler air in the land will be moved towards the sea. Now,
So due to which process is the air going up?
this is convection. This is a application of convection in air. Okay.
Ma'am, so in sea breeze, it is in the land. The convection happens, and in the
land breeze
in the sea.
In the sea. Yeah, that is the difference. Okay.
So sea and land is exchanging hotter and cooler air.
We cannot say it is exchanging, but you can understand that from by morning, all the cooler air from the sea is moved towards the land. Correct. So naturally, the coldness of the sea must have lost when it is moving. By evening, the sea become now hotter air, and then the land become cooler. Why? By evening, there is no sun. So naturally, the air above the land is becoming cooler. Okay. So in the evening and night time, there is no sunlight on earth. For us, there is no sunlight, but America that time it will be morning. You already know because we are on the sun. So this is earth is rotating. This is happens because earth is rotating in 24 hours. Okay. So that is why this exchange of breeze. Correct. So it is due to rotation of the earth. So by evening, land become cooler and sea become hotter. Hello? Hello?
Yes,
someone is say. Someone is saying something.
Ma'am, it was Smriti. Her voice was breaking.
Okay.
Ma'am, so land is more capable in getting heated up and getting cold than the sea?
It's not like that. It is depending upon the sunlight. Okay. So if the sun is, see, in the morning hours, if it is raining, is the land is hot enough? No. Okay. So it is fully depends upon the amount of the weather, the sunlight, the intensity of the sunlight. So nowadays, if it's raining, we are getting very well. Land is not so much hot, but still you feel cool. But then also sea breeze is taking place. Night, what happened? Sea become hotter, land become cooler, and from the land, the cooler breeze move towards the sea.
Ma'am, so when the land breeze, when the water becomes hotter, it rises up.
Yes. Not the water, the air on the surface on the surface of the sea. Above the surface of the sea, air become hotter. Not the water, air become hotter. So as a result, that rises upwards. So by evening, already land is becoming cooled because there is no sunlight. So cooler air on the land move towards the sea. Okay? Yes. So I think it's okay now. You need to read this textbook very well, children, because sometimes, sometimes you may be get confused. That's why I'm telling you, sea breeze, think that sea breeze is from sea to land and land breeze is from land to sea. Sea breeze during daytime, land breeze during night time. That you have to remember. Okay.
Okay.
So shall we take now attendance now, children? So I am going to stop the share. Almost time up. So one more class we can complete it. So almost convection is over. We need to now